Everyone is aware of Elon Musk, the world's richest man with far-reaching ideas for the future. But do you know about the world's richest family? According to reports, they live in a palace worth thousands of crores. According to reports, this family's net wealth exceeds that of billionaires such as Gautam Adani and Mukesh Ambani. We are referring to the Al Nahyan royal family of Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. The family lives in a presidential mansion that is supposedly worth $475 million. As of 2024, the family's net worth is $305 billion, placing them among the world's wealthiest. The UAE is noted for sheltering some of the world's wealthiest families. The House of Nahyan is Abu Dhabi's ruling royal family and one of the United Arab Emirates' 6 ruling families. So, in this video, we'll go deeper into the trillionaire lives of its members. The Al Nahyan royal family rules Abu Dhabi, the richest of the 7 emirates and the UAE's capital. The family's fortune stems from the finding of oil in its region in 1958, and since then, the revenue from oil royalties and exportation, coupled with infinite investments, banking hubs, assets, and real estate, has established a true empire throughout the years. The cost is estimated to be at least $305 billion. The exact percentages of the royal family's fortune are unknown, as there is a blurred border between the government and the family itself, given that the dynasty has been in charge of managing the country since its declaration of independence. Currently, the UAE's founder, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, and his 6 sons with his 3rd wife, Fatima bint Mubarak Al Ketbi, set the regulations, not only in Abu Dhabi, but also in all other emirates. All of them help to grow the family's fortune, but some of the most visible are Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, or MBZ for short, and his 2 close pals, Sheikh Tahnoon bin Zayed Al Nahyan and Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. MBZ is not only the head of the family and the present ruler of Abu Dhabi, but he also serves as the president of the UAE. He alone is worth $30 billion. Talk about a powerful man with all money could purchase at his fingertips. MBZ understands how to use his fortune and become as extravagant as few others. To give you a short example, in 1981, MBZ married Princess Salama in a lavish ceremony that cost an estimated $100 million. It's not surprising that MBZ's belongings are extremely lavish. MBZ owns the Rabdan, a $60 million luxury motor yacht with a 73-meter length, a top speed of 27 knots, and 15 cabins for 14 guests and 16 staff members. However, the Rabdan is just a single yacht in the family's collection, including the world's largest Azam, which belonged to Sheikh Khalifa. The Azam is also regarded as the most multifaceted and powerful yacht ever built, with a $400 million to $600 million expenditure. MBZ and his family are not simply interested in exploring the sea. With their own jets, they can go wherever they choose. The royal family's private jet force is truly spectacular. Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan commands a fleet of 8 aircraft, including 1 Airbus A320-203 Boeing 787-9s. Sheikh Mohammed's personal collection includes a $450 million Boeing 747 and a $180 million Boeing 787. These opulent jets include various cabins, meeting spaces, entertainment areas, luxury bathrooms, and perhaps a spa. Some of its other most valuable assets include different residences in London, such as the Berkeley Square House, as well as numerous palaces all around the world. The most noteworthy royal palace in Abu Dhabi is the Qasr Al Watan. The palace, whose name translates as Nation's Palace, is not only the presidential residence, but it is also an important cultural and tourism attraction in Abu Dhabi. The Qasr Al Watan is actually quite new, having been completed in 2017 after a major and challenging construction that took 150 million man-hours and cost around $490 million. It has been open to the public since 2019 and has been selected for the World Travel Awards as the main cultural tourist attraction in the Middle East in 2020. Its structure and design honor Arab heritage and culture, with an impressive space of 380,000 square meters and 2,300 rooms, which include libraries, dining, as well as shopping areas. With a white granite and limestone face, the palace's interior is wonderfully and meticulously decorated, with blue and golden elements, resulting in over 5,000 unique patterns of Arab-inspired iconography on the walls, ceiling, and flooring. The palace also features a 37-meter diameter dome on top of a central chamber, resulting in the compound's largest room, the Great Hall, which separates the structure into the east and west wings. While the east wing is known as the House of Knowledge, it functions as a museum, housing various artifacts, religious texts, and a library with over 50,000 books documenting the country's cultural, social, and political history, whereas the West Wing is used for political and official purposes, such as conferences or celebrations with other world leaders or suppliers. Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, often known as the Rainbow Sheikh, is another member of the family with a well-known fondness for extravagant spending. With $20 billion at his disposal, the Sheikh built one of the world's largest and most remarkable car collections. He received his nickname from his fondness for multicolored objects. The collection, a classic Mercedes-Benz that he ordered for his own wedding, prompted Mercedes to halt manufacturing to focus on the Sheikh's order. If that hadn't been strange enough, the Rainbow Sheikh is obsessed with unusual and modified vehicles, such as a Mercedes S-Class converted into a monster truck, an 8-wheeled Nissan Patrol, a massive Land Rover Jeep, and a Dodge Power Wagon that is 5 times the size of a standard vehicle and has a living room, 4 bedrooms, and a bathroom inside. That is a serious contender for the oddest car in the Sheikh's collection. To keep all of those strong cars safe, the Sheikh had to create a massive metal pyramid garage in the midst of the desert to house all of his 200 cars, which also serves as a museum open to the public, the Emirates National Auto Museum. The Sheikh owns his own private island, Futaisi, which spans 50 square kilometers and is an essential asset for a billionaire. The royal family is immensely fond of falconry, an activity that appears to have been passed down from one generation to the next, as MBZ used to practice with his father. Falconry is simply falcon training, which involves teaching and training a falcon to attack on demand. The royal family prefers the best falcons available, which may cost up to $250,000. And if that wasn't enough, MBZ established a falconry school named after him to help carry on this heritage for future generations. However, we are fortunate to discover that all of this wealth may be too much for the members of the royal family to choose to keep to themselves. MBZ has frequently donated some of his riches to political, helping others, scientific, and artistic causes since when he was a prince. Some of these donations include millions of dollars to the UN Global Initiative to fight human trafficking, investments in child vaccination efforts in Afghanistan and Pakistan, funding provided to the MD Anderson Cancer Center of the University of Texas, efforts to establish art museums such as Louvre Abu Dhabi, and attempts to safeguard wild animals such as falcons and Arabian oryx. In conclusion, with their huge fortune and powerful corporate empire, Dubai's Al Nahyan royal family is among the world's wealthiest families. Their ideas and leadership have elevated Dubai to a global symbol of riches and luxury. As protectors of vast wealth, the Al Nahyan family has exhibited a dedication to philanthropy and social projects that benefit society. While they encounter hurdles and criticism, their contribution to the UAE's development and expansion cannot be underestimated. The Al Nahyan family's history of wealth, power, and philanthropy continues to influence the future of Dubai and the United Arab Emirates.